Last one. Come on.
Be one with Doomy.
Hello everyone, my name is Hecthor Doomhammer and welcome to the last of 13 replays of Rise of the Reds 1.87, the old version. Today MSI versus Happy version 2 on Desert Fury. And I'm kind of dreading this replay, and I've saved this replay for last because of the episode 1 of this matchup taking more than an hour. But however, before I start, there are some things I absolutely need to talk about. First and foremost, I'm on hiatus. I've decided that my life currently isn't doing or going the way that I want to go, and that I need to focus my time and energy on sorting out that stuff. Meaning that streaming and recording videos really is just a waste of my time because I could be focusing on the more important real life stuff. As streaming and YouTube are still a hobby for me, and there's no way I'll ever make enough money out of it to consider it anything other than a hobby. Second of all, my Twitch channel of twitch.tv/PaulJongejans no longer exists. Don't worry, I haven't given up on streaming at all. But Twitch now allows us to, once every 6 months, change our username, but with that comes a new channel as well. So, from now on, this here is the new channel. And I've done this because I actually wanted to make a new channel back when I started streaming Rise of the Reds for the first time, to really unify and single out the brand name of Hecthor Doomhammer. Because we had Hecthor Doomhammer as me, H Doomhammer as the Twitter handle, Master Hammersman for the YouTube channel, which you can also search for Hecthor Doomhammer, by the way, and then PaulJongejans as the Twitch. Back in the day, when I first started on Twitch, it was supposed to be more of a test channel when I was just streaming Mental Omega, but I decided to keep it after all, and it is where it is today. All of the videos, all of the streams that I've done in the past are still available to watch on the new channel. It's literally just that the channel name and the channel link has changed. Everything else will remain the same. If you have followed me on PaulJongejans, you will follow me on Hecthor Doomhammer. There's no need to unfollow and refollow again. This is just a change of name. Also, in the video description from now on, you will find the link to my new Twitch channel in there as well. So if you're not sure enough about that, there you have it. And with that being said, I think it's time to move on to the actual replay. Like I said, this will be the last of 13 before I will dive back into my hiatus. I just felt like I could use a break from just stressing out about real life, and now that there's a new version of Rise of the Reds, I was still sitting on 13 replays, and I kind of felt obligated to record them. So that's why you have this small little break in between the hiatus and the hiatus of 13 videos. It was only 3 days of work for me for 13 days of content. It's a small sacrifice. But anyway, let's dive right in and hope that this replay actually isn't as long as the last one. Let's go. And of course, if you have enjoyed these past 13 days, then make sure to leave a like on any of the videos. Helps out a great deal. And let's dive in. We see HappyPC as Russia. User MSI, which I think is LegionMSI, as GLA. And Happy immediately sends out his first crane to the northern oil derricks. And I see a worker And into the southern oil derricks. And we have a 3 dozer or a 3 crane opening. I cash there right away. Not a worker, but it's gonna be too late. And it's dead. Now I see another worker heading over to the supplies over here. And I guess that is a tunnel getting built over there indeed. I have an observation van getting shredded by the cash stand. Just making sure it's spelled correctly. Yes, it is. Because I'm gonna have to report something to the hunter about a misspelling in the changelog. So, War Factory, aka arms supplier, arms dealer. And we have a tactical loaded up with some infantry. I'm not too sure about what kind of infantry. We have another worker heading over here. As Happy is now capturing the oil derricks there. Workers probably gonna be like over here or over here trying to set up a tunnel. If I know my GLA tactics well enough, which I probably don't. But probably do. It's very predictable. I'm seeing some red over here. We've got some infantry. Against the Scorpion tank. As Happy is also trying to capture those 2 oil derricks. Just to be sure, just to be safe. That he... oh yeah, there's no longer a capture bonus. So it'll just be... You get the added supplies, added 40 per tick. Tunnel actually got destroyed. And the Scorpion comes in for the crush, meaning that the GLA hull will eventually get repaired. Oh, the capture was denied by a crush. Beautiful, beautiful. And the worker is somewhere up here, not doing anything just yet. So I was completely wrong about the tunnel thus far. And this conscript is like, oh, what do I do? Do I run away? Do I start firing? But in the meantime, I'm seeing a couple of maulers. Some more troops heading down there to try and get rid of the Scorpion. Now the tunnel is getting built, so I do know my GLA tactics relatively well. Got a couple of quad cannons coming out of the tunnel, but they're being chased back in. Instant repair. Coming back out alongside with the Scorpion tank and the infantry. And chase away the maulers and the infantry of Happy. Guess he wasn't happy after all. By the way, you can try with these puns. Alright, tunnel was completed. Could actually be ballsy and try and make it built even closer. Weapons bunker that I see, we have a Kodiak. And do we have... Chem lab is already getting built. I was about to say, do we have a black market? But we do. Supply yard over here in the meantime with a Dushka nest or tunnel getting denied. Probably Dushka nest looking at the size of the scaffold. Both oil derricks are now captured by Legion, aka user MSI. I'm just gonna call him Legion. Got more quads, even a rocket buggy joins in. We've got a Tesla tank. That's 1 oil derrick down. Smokes, please. Oh, heroic Tesla tank. That's gotta be really nasty. If he manages to get rid of the buggy, that is. Well, better yet, just get rid of the tunnel in its entirety. And that's exactly what's happening. So with this we see a couple of Staler soldiers Okay. Wrong infantry type. You need tunnel defenders. Demo traps being built around here. I think this particular one is gonna be more detrimental than beneficial. Never mind, because the thing was sold. Seems that we do have goggles. And in the meantime, we have some stuff being popped out of the tunnel here. That also explains the stinger cells, just because I hear a Hellion. I see one very high up here. And in the meantime, Demotrop gets exploded. Workers are left behind, fearing for their lives. Oh, that's such a horrible fate. Ow. Careful! Oh, that was one heroic. Such a shame, such a waste. But oh well. In the meantime, up here, quads, rocket buggies, and German Kel. Oh, you wanted some stealth detection? Nope. Still some stealth detection thanks to the bunker here. The rubble bunker. I've got a stinger site being built here. The helipad was destroyed. I guess that with that the whatchamacallit, heli was destroyed as well. I'm seeing some movement over here. Tesla tanks, Badger, Maulers, infantry, and a crane that's gonna build a war factory right there. What? Talk about ballsy. Rocket buggies with ammo, trying to destroy this war factory, but they're being met up with some forces, including shock troopers. But in the meantime, we've got some movement over here. Seems that Legion is forced to sell out over here. Yes, sells out the black market. Cam lab is going down. We've got a VDV drop. Insurrection mob. Maybe a whatchamacallit, conscript drop here as well. There's a lot of stuff going on everywhere at the moment. There's like stuff happening here, stuff happening there. I see still some stuff over here, but that's just that. Nothing too interesting. Supply yard getting built over there. Yeah, complete sellout over here. With a very ballsy barracks and another barracks being built over here. Another stinger site. Insurrection mob. What's left of it at least. Looks like we're seeing a bit of a base trade here. That's probably... No, oh, that's another barracks. I thought an arms dealer. I'm seeing some infantry move over here. There's all workers. Got another stingers or Dushkanist over here. Because there's still, of course, a barracks, a war factory, and a supply yard over there. Bit of a base trade complete here. Everything GLA has been annihilated. Oil derrick recaptured over there. And everything Russia is getting annihilated over here. It's completely gone except for those two guys. Base trade complete. Supply stash going up. 3 barracks. Command truck even. I'm really glad that that was able to be saved. Still a crane, hopefully. Yes, of course. New command bunker being built over there. Weapons bunker over there as well. So we're back at tier 1 for Russia. What's this? Just some infantry. Okay. Oh, I honestly thought that Russia had this won. Guess I was mistaken. Guess we're in it for the long haul once again with these two. Luckily, I've got all the time in the world today. These are rebels and some tunnel defenders. Rocket buggy. Power's back online for Russia. Radar going up as well. Industrial plant going up now. So Russia's going to tier 2. It's a little behind the curve on the early start. I'm seeing a conscript drop and VDV. No, that's not a VDV, but a armor reserves and conscript drop. So I think that's a rank 2 VDV that I saw. Maybe just a rank 1 conscript drop and armor reserves, as well as the advanced weapon systems for the Tesla tanks. I know at least of the insurrection mob for GLA. We've got some movement over here now. It's another insurrection mob right over there. That is the Fanatics ambush. Rank 1? Rank 2? Maybe somebody could enlighten me. But honestly, this tunnel was the saving grace for GLA. Without that tunnel, GLA would have lost. Got the BDRMs. Shield cars moving in. Oh, combat drugs even! Risky play here. But we don't see that getting used often enough. It is a rank 1 VDV then. Okay. Well, Russia here completely overwhelming GLA here. Wow. GLA just being completely overwhelmed by Russia. But look at that float of Russia. That explains it. Just so much floating, several production facilities, and then 3 different reinforcement powers. Yeah, makes sense. And we see Russia defeating GLA here. No way out for GLA. Absolutely not. All that Tesla. The command truck is the last thing to fall. And we're done.
You have...
Alrighty. With that being said, I unfortunately deleted the link already, but once again, new Twitch channel is twitch.tv/Hecthor Doomhammer, just the full name, nothing in between. And as a matter of the hiatus, I am going back into my hiatus. I still haven't sorted out the stuff properly yet. I'm working on it. And I might occasionally stream every now and again. That's why I announced the new channel name. I've already announced it on Facebook, by the way, and on Twitter, so make sure to follow me there. Yeah, there's no guarantee when I will be streaming. I'll most likely just announce it maybe an hour or so beforehand, just because I'm relatively impromptu like that. It's like, I feel like streaming. I think I'll stream in an hour. But who knows? Anyway, like I said, if you have enjoyed the past 13 days, 13 years, if you have enjoyed the past 13 days worth of content, then make sure to leave a like on all of the videos. Helps out a great deal. Makes me understand that you really care about this. But for now, I'm going back on my hiatus, and I hope to come back better than ever. My name is Hecthor Doomhammer. I thank you all for watching. And whatever it may be, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.